impromptu championship match. Ronda Rousey's just been in a war.
Charlotte Flair reacts to Jade Cargill's shocking attack. Sends unexpected message. Charlotte Flair has now reacted to Jade Cargill returning at the Elimination Chamber PLE and attacking a star. She has immediately made it clear what she thinks of the situation. Flair has been absent as well, but for some reason appeared to think that there was suspicion on her for being Jade Cargill's attacker. While Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez had been accused, the primary suspects in the eyes of fans were Naomi and Bianca Belair. When Jade Cargill returned, it turned out that it was none other than Naomi who was being blamed by the star for the attack. She has not explicitly said it yet, but her actions of attacking Naomi until the star was unable to continue in her match made her meaning clear. Now, though, Charlotte Flair has reacted to the attack and unexpectedly demanded that everyone apologize to her, as if they had blamed her for the attack. She added that she would never do something so underhanded. Her reaction to the attack being about needing an apology and not showing concern for either Naomi, Cargill, or Bianca Belair took fans by surprise. However, the star clearly felt vindicated. She will be facing Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship heading into WrestleMania 41. Big WWE announcement on Charlotte Flair. WWE superstars are gearing up for Elimination Chamber on the road to WrestleMania 41. Ahead of the premium live event, the company made a massive announcement about Charlotte Flair. Upon her return to the ring after over a year, the Queen won the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match. After making appearances on Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, Flair confirmed that she would challenge Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship at this year's Showcase of the Immortals. That said, it was recently confirmed that Charlotte Flair will appear on the March 14, 2025 episode of SmackDown. This Friday night show will emanate from the Olympic Arena Badalona in Barcelona, Spain. Former champion prevented Charlotte Flair from quitting WWE. Wrestling veteran Eugene recently revealed a story about the time the Queen thought of quitting the sports entertainment juggernaut. The former World Tag Team Champion discussed this on his behind-the-scenes channel on YouTube. Eugene recalled how he encouraged Charlotte Flair during a difficult time, preventing her from leaving wrestling. The former WWE star said his simple words of support helped her persist in the business. She was a college volleyball player. A phenomenal athlete, strong, big. And she didn't tell me until much later that she was thinking about quitting, and she was going through a tough time at that point. And she told me that those words of encouragement that I gave her, just to simply tell her that she's going to be good. And she is, just those simple words that I gave her kind of kept her in the wrestling business, Eugene said. Whether Charlotte Flair defeats Stratton at WrestleMania in April to become the first ever 15-time women's champion remains to be seen. If she does, the Queen will make history and further solidify her status as a trailblazer in the women's division. Charlotte Flair reacts to John Cena's shocking heel turn at WWE Elimination Chamber. John Cena stunned the WWE Universe at Elimination Chamber as he turned heel and joined forces with The Rock to attack Cody Rhodes. Charlotte Flair reacted to the same with a one-word message on social media. The Cenation leader won the men's Elimination Chamber match in a controversial fashion. Seth Rollins attacked CM Punk after being eliminated, allowing Cena to make the Second City Saint pass out with the STF. The 16-time world champion attacked Cody Rhodes after the latter refused The Rock's offer to sell his soul, turning heel after over 2 decades. Travis Scott also joined in on the action as he, Rocky, and Cena launched a brutal beatdown on the American Nightmare. The heel turn shocked everyone as no one expected John Cena to embrace his villainous side during his retirement tour. Charlotte Flair was left equally stunned as she reacted to the shocking turn of events with a one-word message. Charlotte Flair was not in action at WWE Elimination Chamber. However, she will challenge Tiffany Stratton for the women's title at WrestleMania 41. Meanwhile, John Cena will take on Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at the Showcase of the Immortals. With The Rock by his side, it looks like the Cenation leader winning his 17th world title is imminent. Charlotte Flair, Sheamus, Adam Pearce, and others react after Shinsuke Nakamura shares tragic personal update. Shinsuke Nakamura shared tragic news on his social media. following which the entire wrestling world is in mourning. Several stars, such as Charlotte Flair and Sheamus, among others, reacted to the news. Nakamura shared a sad update about his friend and mentor, Osamu Nishimura, on his post. He revealed that at the age of 53, Charlotte Flair broke a long-standing WWE tradition to show she's a perfect natural heel. Charlotte Flair triumphantly returned to wrestling at the WWE Royal Rumble Premium Live event, competing in her first match in over a year after a serious knee injury. She was pre-announced for the match, so it wasn't a surprise moment, but in typical Flair fashion, she made sure everyone left the show talking about her. That's because the Queen returned with a bang, winning the Women's Royal Rumble and booking her place at WWE WrestleMania 41. However, after a brief moment in the sun as a babyface, fans brought her crashing back down to earth with a bang by booing her out of the building the following night, proving her quality as a heel by going against a classic wrestling tradition. Typically, in wrestling, whenever someone returns from a serious injury, they're welcomed back with a babyface run because fans are just happy to see them. Considering the length of time that Charlotte was sidelined for, coupled with her general star power, most people presumed that would be the case here. Charlotte Flair didn't get the welcome back babyface run. Flair got a good reception in the Royal Rumble match itself, and that seemed to set things up positively for a babyface run. However, the next night on WWE Raw, fans hated her again, and it was as if no time had passed from her previous run in WWE, despite the fact she was cutting a genuinely babyface promo about the adversities she's dealt with and the problems she's had to overcome. Fans just seem to have zero sympathy for Flair. It's a unique situation for someone to be in, but it does prove that she's a genuinely fantastic heel. And that's not easy to find when someone is also a terrific in-ring talent like she is. That WWE consistently makes booking mistakes with Charlotte Flair. Big reason fans immediately turned on Charlotte Flair after her return is that there appears to be nothing new with her character or in how WWE is booking her. From the moment she arrived on the main roster, WWE has forced her into main event positions, racking up title wins to seemingly catch her father's record as quickly as possible. None of that aligns with a babyface, so people prefer to cheer the likes of Bayley or Becky Lynch. Fans like to see someone scrap and earn their opportunities, and returning from a serious injury like Flair did provide WWE the chance to tell that story with Flair, having her narrowly miss out and be forced to scrap for everything. However, WWE just had her waltz back and immediately won the Royal Rumble. That's the same type of booking the company has always done. Unfortunately, at this stage, audiences are genuinely tied to it. Flair might be an incredible professional wrestler, but she has become stagnant, and that's a problem for her character. The fact that fans wasted no time telling WWE exactly that isn't a positive sign either. There are certain wrestlers who fans cannot imagine as a heel, such as Rey Mysterio, but Charlotte Flair falls into the opposite category. While she's been a babyface in the past, it is a role that's never quite suited her and has never felt truly organic or natural when it has been attempted. Charlotte Flair is unlikely to ever work as a babyface. A big reason for that is her overall presentation. While some fans can get cheered for claiming they're the best in the world, such as CM Punk, Flair cannot. Seeing her walk out in huge robes or wearing designer gear for promos all push a classic heel character, and her often arrogant persona only supports that Flair is a genuinely brilliant heel who always gets a massive reaction from the fans, which is crucial for anyone in this role. WWE doesn't have many of these at the top level, and that's why the company might just consider never changing her at this point. The path forward for Charlotte can already be seen, as she is now fully leaning into her heel gimmick, as was shown on last week's SmackDown during her promo with Tiffany Stratton. There's no